as we see on the daily basis, and these days we are covering the GS-2. So today in the GS-2 we are going to cover the poverty and hunger. Okay, so let's see these two questions. First is the 10 marker, second is the 15 marker. And the first question we have to write it here in the live session, and second question is as the homework for the next day discussion. Okay, so for the first question is that without economic growth, capacity building and the job creation, short-term welfare measures perpetuate poverty. Examine. So in this question, there the directive word is the examine. So in this word, in this question, we have to tell about, means we have to write about the without economic growth, capacity building and the job creation, short-term economic welfare. Okay, so in the introduction, we have to see, uh, we have to introduce with some data what is the real advantage of the long-term way, how that is sustainable. Introduction, we can start with that. If you have just some good data, then that is the best one. And in the first heading, in the structuring part, this is little difficult. So we will divide into the two part. First part, we will make one table. There we will tell what is the disadvantage of the short-term methods, means what short-term welfare schemes, and how the long-term is solving that. So make a table, and in the left side just write down the short-term, and in the right side write down the long-term, and just narrate what is the issue with the short-term, like sustainability. We cannot spend much on the infrastructure and all. And in the right side, in the long term, just mention how that will solve by the long term measures. So that will be the first heading. And second heading, we have to go with the even the short term methods are the useful sometimes, because they're asking for the examine, right? So we have to tell it about that. And then if the space allow, you can write down 1-2 way forward, otherwise just let it be, and then conclude with some good examples. And second is the human resource potential of the young India's young demography lies dormant due to the lack of productive skills and ineffective scaling. In this perspective, evaluate the effectiveness of the Deen Dayal Upadhyay Gramin Kaushal Yojana as the skilling policy. Okay, so in this one introduction, in the introduction, just tell it some data. For example, the number of youth in the India. So I think 60% people are youth in the India, means in the 15 to 65 years of age bracket. So that you can mention. Then evaluate the effect. Then you have to write it down as the effectiveness of the, means advantage of the DDU GKY, Deen Dayal Upadhyay Gramin Kaushal Yojana. Then what is the challenges facing by it, and ultimately what is the way forward. So in this way you can write. Please write it so that we can discuss in the next class. Okay, so keep writing, and this daily writing is very important, because as you said, even if you're giving the one extra effort every day, so in the year-long process, that is the very much cumulative effect. So don't skip, just write it out. Try to write on the daily basis. You will see the magic in little more time, for example a year or 6 months. Okay then, thanks everyone, enjoy writing, bye bye.